Hey guys, so I wanted to do another haul video for you. I'm sorry if you're sick of the hauls, but I've bought enough for hauls, so I thought I'd film them. This is going to be a kind of beauty and skincare haul. Some of it's quite exciting. I've bought these things from a range of places, including Amazon, Debenhams, Superdrug, and a CCO. If you don't know what a CCO is, it stands for Cosmetics Company Outlet. And what happens is you can pick up some absolute gems in these CCO places. Places like Gunwolf Quays have lots of outlet stores, and it's basically an outlet store for different kinds of makeup brands. So you can pick up things like normal foundations and stuff there, but what it's mainly for is that when limited edition collections come out and they don't sell all of their stock, they send it to a CCO. So if you've missed a collection or anything, you can often find some real gems in these cosmetics company outlets. But obviously, as it's just the stuff that hasn't sold, or they're getting new stock in and things, or things that are being discontinued, then you don't get such a huge selection. So you won't get the whole range of a collection, but you may be able to find certain things. So I'll start off with the skincare. I bought this from Amazon. You guys all know I love Bioderma. I was running out and I found a seller on there that was, I think it's £27 for 2 big bottles. I've given one to my mum because I've got her into it as well now. Trouble. And I don't trust anything else to remove my makeup really. This is gentle. Makeup artists use it. If you want to see a full review, then visit my blog, which is always linked below. The next thing I got from Amazon is Roche Posay Effaclar Duo, which is basically kind of a all over your face spot treatment. So you kind of use it as you would a moisturiser. It comes, this is actually a tube, so you can see you squeeze it out, and you put it all over your face. I think Ruth Crilly recommended this to Tanya Burr, and she was having some skin trouble, and this is like a miracle worker apparently. My skin's pretty damn good, but I thought this would be good as a kind of preventative measure, and it's fairly gentle as well. I've heard some really good things about it, but you might struggle to get it because I know as soon as Tanya mentioned it, Boots everywhere were sold out, so I managed to get mine on Amazon, and with it they sent a little Vichy Normaderm Anti-Imperfection Global Care like moisturiser. It's a sample, it's only 3 ml. I've used it once, it's okay. I have nothing really to say on that. It was free, I'll use it. But going back to this, I will just mention that if you're not in the UK, you need to check the instructions, because in the UK we have a kind of very mild dose of this, so it's an all over your face treatment. If you're not in the UK, Ruth did mention that it may well be a spot on only treatment. So if you're not in the UK, check the instructions on the back, because if you're going to put this all over your face and you're not in the UK, you may not have the same formulation, and it could really dry your skin out all over and be quite harsh. So just be aware of that. Moving on to the CCO, I got quite a few bits. Well, I say quite a few, not that many. I was very surprised to find Estee Lauder Double Wear Light Foundation. I think I paid £19 something for this, and normally it's £27. I actually almost bought it the week before I found it in the CCO for full price from Debenhams, and then I saw it in there when I went hunting for sort of MAC goodies. My colour is 2.5, and this is the kind of the lighter version of the Double Wear, which is obviously very, very full coverage. It's got SPF 10 in it. It's, you know, it doesn't smell funky or anything. I'm wearing it today. I don't know what you guys think my skin's looking good or bad, or whether you can even see that I'm wearing something different than my normal bourgeois healthy mix. But tell me what you think. If you've got it, then I'd love to hear what you think about it. I'm loving it so far. It stays on pretty well. And yeah, I was really pleased to not have to pay £27 for it. So yeah, win-win. I then got a few MAC bits. I was so shocked to find the Marilyn Monroe collection in there, or parts of it. I only picked up one thing. I got the satin powder blush in the colour Legendary, which I don't know if you can see. I'm actually wearing it today. It looks really, really light in the pan. It's actually kind of a peachy colour, and it has a very, very slight shimmer to it. But it also has beautiful packaging, so I kind of wished I'd picked up two because I really like the colour. It shows up on my skin really well, although I thought it might be a little bit too kind of pale in the pan, but I'll just kind of put a bit on my finger so you can see. It's just a really nice kind of peachy pink colour really, and I really like it. The next thing I got was actually, I think this is from the Tartan Tale collection, came out like a couple of years ago. I got an eyeshadow, and this is called Follow Your Fantasy. You can see it's like tartan design, and I'm actually wearing this today as well. I've got a little bit of kind of like a matte brown in the crease, but this is kind of a sheeny, shimmery kind of peachy colour. I'm really into like peach things at the moment, I don't know why, but it's really pretty. It's just a wash of colour all over the lid, so I was absolutely delighted with that. And that was, this is one of the bigger eyeshadows, so I think they're about like £16 normally, and I got that for £10.50. So obviously I realise that's still really expensive, but for MAC that's really cheap. So I then got a MAC Super Glass. Now I have no experience of these whatsoever. I've kind of heard of them. I think you can't get them anymore at all, and it reminds me of a Dazzle glass. It's different packaging. You can see it's kind of it's like pointed. It's really pretty, and it's a really gorgeous shimmery pink colour. This is the colour Super Flash, and it has enormous chunks of glitter in it, basically. It's like a Dazzle glass, but like to the max. But I just could not leave this behind. I thought it was so, so pretty that I just had to have it. I don't know, I think you can't get these anymore at all, so I was quite pleased with that. I just think it's a really pretty colour, and I don't know, with flicky eyeliner or something for a night out, it would just like, it would look really pretty. So I like that. In Superdrug, I got a Too True Instant Colour Mascara, but I got the clear one. I use clear mascara to hold my brows in place. I am not particularly fussed at which brand I buy, or whether, you know, I don't, to be honest, clear mascara is clear mascara to me. This one has a smaller wand, and it was like $1.99, which is why I went for this one instead. I used to use the Collection 2000 one, which is now called Collection, I think, but it has a big wand. I just thought the littler wand would be easier to use on your eyebrows, I guess. I think they all do the same thing. Clear mascara is often far, far better than a brow set, because the brow set often, if they're coloured in particular, they just put too much products in your eyebrows, and you end up having to wipe it off, which is kind of, you know, wasting it really. So I just got a clear one that works really well for me. Just fill in my brows, and then I'll run that through, and the hairs will kind of stay in place all day, and it's like $1.99, so complete bargain. The next thing I got are these sectioning clips. They're just the Superdrug own brand ones, just if I'm straightening my hair or I decide to curl it. I was using a hairband and kind of like putting half my hair up first, but it was like untying my hair and making sure I'm not burning myself with a straightener while I'm curling things and stuff was just getting too much, so I just thought it'd be easier to clip it in, then I don't have to worry about trying to untie my hair while I'm holding a straightener. I got one of these donut things as well. This is a donut ring, and again it's just the Superdrug owned brand. I did go to Primark, as you will have seen in my Primark haul, but they only had the really, really giant ones of these. So you kind of tie your hair in a ponytail. This is like, you know, it's a ring, so it's like a hairband. You kind of pop your ponytail through that, and then you pin hair over the top so you get a perfect bun. I think this was like a couple of quid or something, so this was really cheap, and it will give me like a really nice kind of simple but polished updo. I then got a couple of Estee nail polishes. This I think is a limited edition and it is called Butler Please. And it's a gorgeous, gorgeous blue. It's like a bright, bright blue and it's really pretty and I really, really like it. What more can you say? It's a nice colour. The next one is the infamous Chin Chili, which I'm surprised I did not already own because it's a really nice kind of worky colour for me. I'm actually wearing it now. There you go, you can see what it looks like on my nails. And I like it. It's just a nice kind of neutral, posh looking grey colour, I guess, like a chinchilla colour, which is why it's called Chinchilli, I would guess. But yeah, I really like it and it's a good colour for work. The next thing I got was from Debenhams and it's the last thing I'm going to show you. It's the Clinique Moisture Surge Moisturiser. This is like the gel one. It's a light pink colour. I've shown you this before. I think you've seen it in my skincare routine. It's completely fragrance free and it's like a gel moisturiser. It looks like that. And it's just really moisturising, but I need something that's a little bit more moisturising in winter now because my skin decides to flake, which it never ever used to do. But at the same time I still get oily around my nose and stuff, so I need something that's going to sink in straight away and not make me look greasy, and this is it really. I couldn't live without it now. So those are all the things that I've bought over the last few days, or things that I've arrived while I was away. So that's it really. If you want to subscribe, then the button's now down there somewhere. Give it a thumbs up if you like this video. If you have a haul video to show me, then feel free to leave it as a video response and I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye!